with Project Speed, and I'll be setting a land speed record in September on a bicycle, drafting in the draft of this Range Rover SVR provided by Hohen Adventures and Hohen Motors. And I'm so happy to announce that we have our team member here, which is the race and pace car driver, Shay Holbrook, who is part of the team with Project Speed.
Denise, super excited to be here. Guys, I'm going to be Denise's pace car driver, a very important role on the team as I do have her life in my hands. I'm a Pirelli World Challenge racer, and I have never done anything like this before, although I have had the opportunity to drive jet cars at 278 miles an hour. So I understand the severity of this project, and I'm incredibly happy to be partnered with Denise so that we can beat this record.
Absolutely. We'll be setting this and actually going for the men's record also, and how you can keep track of everything that's going on and watching our progress. Go to www.theprojectspeed.com. You can go ahead and keep track of what's going on, get on our social media, but then also we have donation opportunities available on there, and we do have a 501c3 charitable contribution link. So please check us out on the website and keep up with us.
God, does she sound good? Sounds awesome. Gosh, Denise. Can't we just keep it and take it home? It's really exciting, guys. I mean, we've been racing in Pirelli World Challenge, the touring car division. As you know, Shay Racing has a 2-car team in that. And to be able to kind of segue over and do something with Denise, and especially, I mean, this is, as we've spoken, I mean, this is a huge deal, guys. Yeah. I mean, she's going to be going, first we need to get her 153 miles an hour behind this Hohen Adventures Land Rover SVR. And, but then we're gonna go for the men's record of 168 miles an hour. So, you know, it's very different because she's on a bicycle, and I've been fast. I've been 278 miles an hour in a jet car, but it's in a jet car with a roll cage and a helmet and proper racing attire. And her proper racing attire is very different than mine. Yeah,
the leather
these
suit
leathers
and
are
helmet. And that's
very
it.
very serious stuff. But really, I mean, I'm coming to you guys to help support us, follow us. You know, we're looking to raise some funding for it as well. So we're, you know, this is a big adventure, and you know, I don't want to scare people when I say, you know, that essentially I understand from a crew perspective now. I mean, the Shay Racing guys, thank you so much for everything you do for me. And I'm not so much the crew chief on the car, although I'm the pace driver, but I really have Denise's lives in my hands. We are going to be exceeding a tremendous amount of speed for a bicycle. So this bicycle is going to be built especially for her with a particular gearing ratio. So she essentially is going to be tethered in the beginning of this up until we can get her working within the draft. She's going to be no more than about a foot off of the rear bumper within the fabrication, and we have to keep that consistency. And I have zero, there is no room for mistake with what I'm doing behind the wheel. So I really, you know, this is a very complicated and very complex, you know, goal that we're trying to accomplish. But I'm really excited to help you, Denise. I mean, I think what she's trying to do is nothing less than amazing, and we're going to do it with perfection. And I want to be a part of your dream.
There's another piece to this skirt yet unpainted, which will extend all the way down to the ground, and then another component underneath which will prevent the air from coming up underneath. So the whole idea here is to create a pocket that literally bores a hole through the wind and allows Denise to pedal comfortably in this very aerodynamic fairing, which is extended off the back of the Hohen Range Rover.
We talk about, like, you know, risk taking. A lot of people ask us, you know, well, you know, why do you do what you do? I mean, there is a heightened risk, and especially what with Denise is going to accomplish. And even in my world of motorsport, there is a very high risk, but like we just said, you know, it's calculated, and we certainly do our best to make sure that we're going into the fight fully prepared and ready to go.
Be here tucked in as far as possible. There will end up being a bumper bar here for the bicycle bicycle to where I'm going to be buffering back and forth a little bit as we increase speed. But all of this is what allows the wind to go around and actually come from behind and help push me along. So this is where our safety is going to be all set up. We'll have cameras set up in here, but they had to do quite a bit of fabrication in order to make this substantial and be mounted here. So it's all attached via the tow hitch. And this is what's the magic about boring the hole through the wind. And so you can see I'm able to actually be in the line of sight and be able to see Shay as she's driving, which is going to be very important for our communication.
You know, when I got the call to do this, I've been fortunate because I have 10 years of a pretty dynamic racing background. I've driven everything from sports car professional racing, where I'm currently competing in the Pirelli World Challenge, to even more recently last year, I competed in the International Hot Rod Association driving a jet car, and you know, open wheel, stock car stuff. So I've got a plethora of experience in driving different types of vehicles.
How fast is that? How fast did that?
the fastest, you know, and she's going to be going, this is a different scenario.
Right.
She's going to be going very quick on a bike, but I've been pretty quick as well. I've been 278 miles an hour in a top dragster, so in a jet dragster. So, and it's a very interesting experience because I can couple what I know in the motorsport world, being a professional racing driver, especially at a high speed in a high risk environment, and appreciate what Denise is going to obtain with breaking this record, because I know what the calculated risk is. Driving this Hoehn Adventure Land Rover SVR is the perfect vehicle for us because it brings the dynamics that we need to the table, the fabrication involved, just everything from the Chariot, so inside the car to the exterior of the car, is all designed for aero, downforce, and then most importantly, Denise's safety. And I don't for 1 second, you know, take for granted my role on the team, because the reality is my role on the team is to help keep her alive. And I hate to say it that way, but it is
Right.
It is the truth, and it's something we're not scared of. And we have a good team and a good bond to know that moving forward, we're going to definitely be able to succeed.